future AI overlords. I'm here with Google Bard. I want to explore the Microsoft Power Platform and learn about how they're going to use Copilot in those tools. I talked a little bit about how Microsoft is enabling AI in a variety of their platform tools and applications and operating systems. Like everywhere seems to be getting an AI. So it's kind of exciting, but I want to learn more about the Power Platform and how they're going to bring AI into that. So I'm going to ask Bard some questions and see if we can learn a little bit about the Microsoft Power Platform. Do you know about the Microsoft Power Platform?
Yes, I am familiar with Microsoft Power Platform. It is a suite of low-code, no-code tools that enables anyone to build apps, automate workflows, analyze data, and create virtual agents without writing a lot of code. It consists of four main components: Power Apps, a low-code app development platform that allows users to create custom apps without writing code; Power Automate, a no-code automation platform that allows users to automate workflows and tasks across a variety of apps and services; Power BI, a data analytics platform that allows users to visualize and analyze data from a variety of sources; Power Virtual Agents, a no-code chatbot platform that allows users to create chatbots to answer questions and provide support. Power Platform is a powerful tool that can be used to solve a wide range of business problems. For example, it can be used to create custom apps to automate business processes, such as expense approval or customer onboarding; automate tasks such as sending email notifications or generating reports; analyze data to gain insights into business performance and identify opportunities for improvement; create chatbots to answer customer questions and provide support. Power Platform is a cloud-based platform, so it is easy to get started with and use. It is also highly scalable, so it can be used to support businesses of all sizes. Here are some examples of how Microsoft Power Platform is being used by businesses today. Salesforce. Salesforce uses Power Platform to automate its sales and marketing processes and to provide customer support.
So that's pretty good. So let's dive into, do you know how Microsoft is integrating AI Copilot into Power Automate? And maybe that question's a little too awkward, but all right, it knows. Excellent.
Contoso, a manufacturing company, uses Power Platform.
So it looks like in this voice, I stopped it before it finished the conversation prior, which it's a little annoying that it's picking right back up where it left off.
To automate its production process and to track inventory levels. Fabricam, a retail company, uses Power Platform to create custom apps for its customers and to analyze sales data. These are just a few examples of how Microsoft Power Platform can be used.
Let's see here. Let's ask this question again. All right, let's see if this works better.
Microsoft is integrating AI Copilot in Power Automate in a few different ways. Natural language authoring. Copilot allows users to create and edit Power Automate flows using natural language descriptions. This means that users can create flows without having to learn any code. Smart suggestions. Copilot can provide smart suggestions to users as they are creating or editing flows. For example, Copilot can suggest actions, triggers, and conditions that are relevant to the current task. Help and guidance. Copilot can provide help and guidance to users as they are working on flows. For example, Copilot can explain the different actions and triggers that are available and help users to troubleshoot problems. Copilot is still under development, but it has the potential to revolutionize the way that Power Automate flows are created and managed. By making it possible to create and edit flows using natural language, Copilot will make Power Automate more accessible to a wider range of users. Here are some examples of how Copilot can be used in Power Automate. A user can create a new flow by simply typing a description of the flow in natural language. For example, the user could type, "Create a flow to send me an email notification when a new lead is created in Dynamics CRM." Copilot would then generate a flow that performs this task. A user can edit an existing flow by typing changes to the flow description in natural language. For example, the user could type, "Add a new condition to the flow so that the email notification is only sent if the lead is qualified." Copilot would then update the flow to include the new condition. A user can ask Copilot for help with creating or editing a flow. For example, the user could type, "How do I add a trigger to a flow?" Copilot would then provide instructions on how to add a trigger to the flow. Copilot is a powerful new tool that can help users to create and manage Power Automate flows more easily and efficiently.
It's pretty awesome. Do you know of any YouTube videos that introduce the Copilot in Power Automate? Wow, once again, try it again. I wish it included links.
Yes, here are a few YouTube videos that introduce AI Copilot in Power Automate. Introducing Copilot in Power Automate and New Cloud Flow Designer by Microsoft Power Automate. Power Automate Copilot. Automating Loan Process by Giuliano De Luca. Copilot in Power Automate Process Mining using AI to identify inefficiencies and address bottlenecks by Microsoft Power Automate. These videos provide a good overview of what AI Copilot is and how it can be used in Power Automate. They also include demos of how to use Copilot to create and edit flows. I hope this helps.
Let's click Google it and see what it finds. Okay, so yeah, we've got some introducing Power Automate, how to use Power Automate Copilot, introduction to Power Automate, Copilot and Power Automate. Yeah, Power Automate Copilot demo. Yeah, there's definitely some good beginner videos out there. So I'm very curious about Copilot. When I go to my Power Automate tool, you can see that we have this Start Building Your Flow with Copilot. This AI-powered feature is in preview. So I'm very curious about using that. And I believe, let's see here, when you go to Create, this looks like the Describe It to Design It. Describe the flow you want AI to build for you. So I've seen that in the tool for a while, but but anyway, I'm just really kind of curious about the AI components of Power Automate and how Copilot could actually be enabled to leverage the Power Platform better. So let's see, if I go back to home and I say, so it's got some options here. So I'm going to say, well, actually, I don't know what to say. And that's my problem, is I don't know where to begin. So my thought is, I would like to go back to Bard and say, well, actually, what are learning resources from Microsoft about using Copilot in Power Automate? So we saw some of those YouTube videos, but I'm curious if there's like a Copilot. Let's see here. I wish they included links. That's the one kind of bad thing here.
Here are some learning resources from Microsoft about using Copilot in Power Automate. Get started with Copilot in Cloudflow's preview. This article provides a step-by-step guide on how to get started with Copilot in Power Automate. It covers how to create and edit flows using Copilot, as well as how to get help and guidance from Copilot. Copilot for Power Automate module on Microsoft Learn. This module provides a more in-depth overview of Copilot and its capabilities. It also includes hands-on exercises that teach you how to use Copilot to create and edit flows. Copilot in Power Automate documentation on link to docs.microsoft.com. This documentation provides detailed information on all aspects of Copilot, including its features, syntax, and best practices. Copilot in Power Automate blog posts on the Microsoft Power Automate blog. These blog posts provide updates on the latest Copilot features and developments, as well as case studies and how-to guides. In addition to these resources, Microsoft also offers a number of community forums and support groups where you can get help from other Copilot users and experts. I hope this helps.
This is great. If it only provided links to the content, that would be better. So I'm going to Google it. Okay, so all right, so this is the getting started with cloud flows. So here is from the Learn platform, prerequisites, start building your flow, shows the interface and an example, how to write a good prompt, examples of interactions with Copilot, edit a flow using edit with Copilot, which is different than edit, which it looks pretty cool. But I've not actually really leveraged it for anything real. I've just kind of played around like a silly person. Let's see here. So, and then this is the Copilot. So this is the Learn Power Automate, Copilot for Power Automate. And it looks like, okay, so we've got flows created with natural language. Using natural language, use Copilot, Power Automate Cloud, Flows Designer. So okay, so this is cool. So we've got an overview here of let's take a look here. What's new and planned? So this is okay, some of that, but so that's good. FAQ for Copilot and Cloud Flows. Let's take a look here. So frequently asked question, what is it? What are the system's capabilities? Create a new flow from scratch, edit existing flows, flow according to instructions, answer questions about the current flow being edited. That's cool. Answer general documentation questions about Power Automate. Filter out questions not related to Power Automate or the current flow. So I think that's a really cool that not only will you be able to use it to create new flows, but you could maybe go back and look at old flows and maybe flows you don't know about, and it could explain what the heck is going on. I could find that extremely valuable because I've definitely been asked to look at some other people's automation and fix some things, and it's one of those things where it's like what is going on here? I don't quite understand. Anyway, so it looks like so there's some really good information here. Thank you, Google, for linking in this content. And there's some more videos there. So yeah, my thought is Copilot, is a perfect example of a applied artificial intelligence that I think that will be more interactive, just like Microsoft plans to do with Microsoft 365 and Windows OS. We're so used to using chatbots like ChatGPT and Bing Chat and Google Bard inside a browser doing a conversation. But when that begins to be embedded in a tool, it'll be interesting because, and I think this will be a strange experience because there's so many different models and capabilities and things that people will embed in these tools. It's going to feel different probably with every app and every, so hopefully, I mean, there's a lot of learning to do in the way they're deploying these, but in the user experience in adopting these AI tools inside of other tools, it'll likely be a range of good and bad experiences and stuff like that. So it'll be very interesting, to see these chat bots, these AI tools, be integrated into these different platforms. And it'll be interesting to see what they can do, what they can't do. But yeah, I'm going to play around with Copilot and Power Automate, and I will follow up with an actual video where I'm doing something. But this was just sort of my introduction to, hey, where do I start with this tool? I really want to figure out, like, there's a link right to the Power Automate documentation. What is Power? So, well, that was actually probably the best thing I clicked in this entire video. Was there is a learn option right here at Power Automate in Power Automate. So, so you've got links to what's new and training and troubleshooting and creating flows and AI Copilot capabilities right here. So yeah, this is pretty great. So anyway, well, thank you for joining me today. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.